Greetings, you lovely moon stompers out there. We warmly welcome you back to this channel. I'm Mrs. Moonstomper.
And I'm Mr. Moonstomper. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. The warmest of welcomes to the channel. If it's your first time on the channel, please subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Just one little click, that one little action for you means a great big thing for us.
Definitely.
Certainly does. Helps keep the channel going.
Oh yes.
So without further ado, Mrs. Moonstomper, guys, this one is short and sweet, so we do apologise.
Yes.
What's been on your rotation this week?
I've been listening to a lovely mix of ska like Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, Laurel Aitken, Toots and the Maytals, The Techniques, Stranger Cole, etc, etc.
Oh wow, and your LP of the week?
John Holt, 1000 volts of John Holt.
1000 volts of Holt. That is it's an amazing LP actually.
Yes.
So if that's your thing, go and check it out. Especially if you don't know it, it's a brilliant LP.
That's why we choose it, man.
Yeah, it's a staple. That really is. It's just one of those everyone should have in their collection. I think. So I've been listening to this week. Creedence Clearwater Revival, the Spencer Davies Group, the Dave Clark 5, the Byrds. I've had that kind of a week, and Led Zeppelin and the Who as well.
It's a proper treat.
It certainly is, especially the Spencer Davies Group, a local band close to my heart.
Oh yes.
For many, many reasons. And my LP of the week is Who's Next by the Who.
Okay. Oh.
Not Who's Next, but
I thought you was asking me. Oh,
no.
Who?
So a transitional LP for the Who. Brilliant. It's a lot heavier. It's really, really well put together. Go check it out.
Love it, man. Love it.
And guys, in the comments below, what have you been listening to?
Yes.
We'd love to hear your comments.
Let's hear it.
I'd love to read your comments, hear your comments. Same difference.
Yes.
So there you go. So Mrs. Moonstomper,
oh, it's Mr. Moonstomper.
What is on today's show?
Red London.
Red London. So Red London, not from London.
Not from London, but Sunderland.
Sunderland in the northeast of England.
Yes.
Okay, so these guys started in
1981.
And they're inspired by
The Clash, The Jam,
Chelsea, SLF, Angelic Upstarts,
yes.
The Ruts, that kind of thing. So the earlier stuff.
Yes.
But the band are actually named after a Sham 69 song. So
I think we love them as well, Sham 69.
The band was formed by guitarist Kid
Stoker.
Kid Stoker and his brother Gaz Stoker on bass, from fellow Sunderland band the Rebels. But
yes.
I think Gaz Stoker was also in Red Alert as well, if I remember rightly.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they actually were. So it's kind of like a crossover. And then you've got vocalist Patti Smith, not the Patti Smith, but Patti Smith. It's the same but only different. John Coffey. Drummer Rage Carter, and we'll come to Rage Carter in a bit because that's quite an interesting story. Maybe. So in '82 they signed to, was it Razor Records?
Yes.
Razor Records, brilliant label, only small but brilliant all the same. And the first release was in '83, and it was an EP, Sten Guns in Sunderland.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And then followed up by what I would think was one of the most amazing LPs and highly underrated, This Is England, and to me that says it all really.
Yes.
And that got a 5 out of 5 in Sounds magazine.
Certainly did, yes.
But then again, would do because of none other than
Gary Bushell.
Gary Bushell. Biased to hell, but without Gary Bushell you wouldn't have
Where
Oi.
would there be? No Oi.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you probably would, but it wouldn't be called Oi.
Wouldn't be the same.
It'd just be called Punk or Skinhead, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So the band began tour in Europe in '85, in particular France.
They did, yes.
And then Rage Carter, having been replaced on the drums for the band's debut album, but somehow later returned to the band for, I think it was their third release, which was it the 1987
yes.
EP, which is Pride and Passion,
yes.
and that was on the French label, which was I can't remember,
Guggenheim Movement
or something like that.
Yes.
And then another French label, which was Negative,
yes.
where they released the second LP, which was Outlaws in
1989.
Okay, Mrs. Moonstomper knows. And then by which time Marty Clark had taken over the vocal duties.
Gosh.
And subsequently a series of releases on various labels from the UK and abroad within the 90s. But so we'll park that for a moment, because we could turn around and go, that's the history of Red London. But
there's more, and there's more coming.
Well, there is more, but it's quite I'm not going to say it's a mundane band, but it's quite, it's of the time and of the period and of the area especially. So being a working class socialist band, dare I say, or Reds, if you like. Red Alert are the same, but maybe not quite as political as...
Not so much as... Not so high up.
Yeah, so Red Alert weren't as political as Red London. Red London were more political and sort of stood more with the angelic upstarts who were from just up the road in South Shields.
South Shields.
Yeah, which
not far from Sunderland.
Not far at all. And they were even more political.
Deeper into it.
Yeah, but
so deep.
I think that actually amazed people that you've got sort of that cluster of bands all started around about the same time from the same area, but all independently of each. It wasn't a movement, it was just a sign of the times.
Of course, yes.
But there was the
Toy Dolls?
Yeah, quite comedic, the Toy Dolls. Go check them out. They're
Nelly the Elephant.
Yeah, it's a bit of an acquired taste, but it's certainly not political in that respect. But a great band all the same. But it's kind of weird how all that happened all at the same time.
Yes, they took it all for granted, didn't they?
Well, I mean, it was just... It was... Because it was so typically working class of the surrounding area. It was just that was just Sunderland. It was North East England.
All had one thing in common with each other.
Well, yeah, quite probably actually. Yes. But I think the main reason why people would say that is it was quite obviously a hotbed of left-wing socialists, and that's probably due to the fact it was a Labour stronghold, especially for the North East areas, and that was probably due to the working class conditions, especially in places like Sunderland. But they kind of sank to their beliefs, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And you can hear that in the lyrics as well. Yeah. But so there you go.
Is it an industrial town, was Sunderland?
Very exceptionally industrial. In terms of, I would say, shipbuilding, steel workers.
There's mining as well.
Coal mining, and then glass making as well.
Wow.
And then you've got the sort of the big river weir, which sort of got all those ships down it as well. Obviously, with a launch ships.
There's a dockyard as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But shipbuilding especially.
Oh yes.
Which is, it's not really. It still is, but it's not really.
It's a dying trade.
Sunderland died for that, definitely.
Gosh.
But
it's a shame.
It is. It's a shame, really. But then you got I think it was the Hartley Wood and Co Limited glass manufacturers, which manufactured lots of bottles, glass bottles.
Yes.
Yeah, so so that kind of sets the scene for the area. But the LP, This Is England from 1984.
1984. Yes.
I mean, that just sums it up, doesn't it? This Is England, and that was inspired by Margaret
when she was in power, Maggie Thatcher.
Yeah, Thatcher's England. Whether that's right or whether that's wrong, but then again, we're not really here to discuss politics.
It's just what they thought at the time, what they believed.
It's very polarising. So in places such as London and big cities where there was more opportunity, maybe, especially in the sort of southeast of the UK, it was completely different, and it was all about opportunity.
It was.
But so there you go. So I'll tell you what. Let's take a quick break, and then we come back and we'll wrap it up. So soon mo, guys.
to win or lose. And I can remember someone said that the days like these. On days like these, on days like these, on days like these, on days like these.
Welcome back, everyone. How did you find that?
Hope you enjoyed it. So that was footage of Red London, obviously. There's not a great deal about this band, and hand on heart, I don't know a great deal about them because that sort of that what you call that red scene, that socialist scene, was never for me. And it just wasn't. For some people, yeah, absolutely. But we like to showcase different things on the channel.
Oh yes.
And then just take a completely neutral view of it.
As we do.
And that's the beauty of the channel, obviously. Yeah, comments down below, guys, as ever. No, that's quite all right. Yeah, so a strange band.
In their own right.
In their own right. So I wanted to talk a bit, just touch on Rage Carter. So apparently a bit of a troubled
soul was he?
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, always sort of getting into trouble in his early days. And
Little shenanigans.
yeah, okay, fair enough. You either grow into it or you grow out of it. You know, depending on what sort of happened within your life. And that's not for me to, you know, cast aspersions.
No.
But they parted company with him because of that. And that's after he played on the first I think it was the first EP.
Yes.
And then he was jailed twice.
Oh dear.
Successively in a short period of time. So legend would have it. But they let him back in the band after the first stint in jail.
Yes.
But
gave him a chance.
They gave him a chance, but then it kind of happened again, and they just said, no, we can't. We can't do that. We can't put up with it. And then it was during the second stretch where he met Kev Turner from the lead singer of Skullhead,
yeah.
and Kev Turner asked him to join Skullhead.
Gosh.
So he went in that direction.
He went, yes.
Yeah. And I mean, Red London said that Raish was, they called him naive, and then he didn't fully realise what he was getting himself involved in, joining an RAC band, and I think that's a bit disingenuous.
But if he's acting that way and they can see, I don't know, maybe he gave out that persona.
Yeah, quite probably.
For them to say that about him.
Yeah, I mean, saying he's not a bad lad and he's easily led, but you know, and that he fell in with the wrong people as well. That's an opinion, and other opinions might differ.
Of course, yes.
So who's to say who's right or who's wrong? Apart from, you know, politics on both sides of music is, you know, yeah. Exactly, and I just sort of get the impression the lad wanted the gig more than anything else, as some people do. You know, so it's all about the buzz of getting up on stage and doing your thing.
Doing your best.
Yeah, but
bringing it to the masses.
Again, with Red London, not sort of tolerating any form of the sort of the opposite right-wing politics in the ranks, and then pride themselves on their the working class left-wing sort of skinhead image,
yes.
And then sort of does that make them right or wrong? I don't, in the comments below, guys, because you know I'm again completely on the fence about that. I don't know if it makes them sort of aloof or elitist. Not that I'm saying they are, but it's just, you know, again, we don't like your politics, but we like ours. And then you've got that from the other side as well.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but I don't know if the band sort of used that as a springboard as well, as a sort of learning curve with Rage Carter.
Most probably did.
Quite probably. But what I'll say is that there's a track there, Wish the Lads Were Here, that Skullhead released in, I think it was I can't remember when they released that, but they released that on recorded format.
All right.
Before Red London, but it's actually Red London's song and can be heard in early demos from the sort of like early to mid 80s.
Yes.
But so whether Rage Carter actually took that,
Most probably.
yeah. But if you listen to them both equally great. Yeah.
Oh yes.
I slightly prefer the Skullhead version, I must admit, not being biased, but yeah, both.
Each to their own.
Yeah, and that's got the ingredients of everything that a great track should have.
Yes.
For that genre. Yeah, and then they reformed in
2018.
they did split and they reformed in 2018.
Yes.
Where they got a new LP last year, which is Back on the Streets.
Yes.
Which they actually did on vinyl.
CD and vinyl.
Oh, CD and vinyl.
Last year, did you say last year? 2024.
2024. That's last. Is that last year? Yes, it
Yes,
is. Yes.
yes.
Yeah, last year. Same difference.
Was it on the Mad Butcher label?
Mad Butcher Records.
Mad Butcher. Sorry. Yes.
Love that band. So
Yes.
fair enough.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Gosh.
But not a massive record label, but it's still nice to have a record deal all the same.
Brilliant.
But it's good to see that a band from then is still going.
Definitely.
Yeah, it is good to see. So
Lovely.
that's pretty much Red London in a nutshell. Right, okay, so that was really short and sweet, wasn't it? So, Mrs. Moonstomper,
Yes, Mr. Moonstomper.
do you have anything else?
Absolutely. Yes. At school, in our music lesson, our piano teacher finished up the lesson and says, "Right, children, back to your classes." And we turned around and she started patting herself down. Got her handbag, tipped it upside down, contents flying all over the place, ripping out her coat pockets. And she's going, where are my keys? Oh, there they are, they're in the piano.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, right, guys, I am really, really sorry about that. That was just probably absolutely awful, and I kind of knew it was coming anyway.
They love it, really. You love it.
No, not at all, mate. You want to
Just
try?
pretending.
You want to try living with this, right? So, what's coming up next time?
We haven't said, have we?
We haven't said,
said.
but more of the same. But we are going to do some different things as well. So we're going to look at things that, no, in fact, we
Does that
won't.
make you go,
Yeah, we won't spoil it actually.
No.
But we have got some different things up and coming, especially in the new year. So it's not a new look to the channel. What we're trying to do is we are trying to compress these down as much as possible.
Of course, yes.
Just to make them a little bit more watchable, because we realise that people are pressed for time. So we don't want to keep it for hours and hours and hours. Some people love that, other people just don't have the time, and we fully understand that as well.
Yes.
And I know I feel that way when I click on like some of my favourite channels and I go, God, that's an hour and a half. And then you've got to find an hour and a half to watch it.
That's, you've got to find the time and the place.
Yeah,
for
it's the length of
your
the film.
viewing.
It is the length of the whole film, a feature film at that. But there you go. So I've got nothing else.
I was going to ask you, have you got anything? But
No,
you just said,
I could sit there and
You
tell a
haven't.
rotten joke, but I dare say nobody would appreciate it. So therefore, I'm not going to do it because my jokes aren't very politically correct and could quite probably get me removed from all social media forever. But there you go. Yeah, in the comments below if you want to hear a joke. But then again, I'd have to keep it really clean. No, exactly. Thought so. So, guys, until the next time, much peace, much love. I've been Mr. Moonstomper. I love you all. Peace out.
Yes, peace out, as Mr. Moonstomper says. Thanks for watching. Catch us next time. I've been Mrs. Moonstomper. Love you lots. Boom. Ta-da.
On the street tonight, you got love and hate, you got anything only ever knew. What will it be like as they queue up at the gate? And I wish tonight that the lads were here, we could have a laugh, we could drink some beer, we could get right into the spirit of the queue up at the gate. And I wish today that the lads were here. We could have a laugh, we could drink some beer, we could get ready to the spirit of the night. I just wish the lads were here. I just wish for this night. Wish the lads were here.